Don't.
I'm so
Don't.
sorry. I did not mean to do that. No, we can't say
But
don't.
that goes back to the point of why there's so many.
We can't say don't. This is what I was saying. Go ahead.
I say don't, and the reason why I say don't is because you ever heard too many fish in a pond will kill everyone. You know what I'm saying? So
Girl, where
right
you
now,
come from?
my grandma told me that. But anyway, I feel like at the moment there's too many Greek letter organizations, especially ones that cater to women, dominant and feminine women. And the organizations say, okay, the organizations, they come about because either A, they were in an organization before and they felt that that organization was not for them and they wanted to found something that was more to what their vision, or B, these people have maybe like a founder's complex or a founder syndrome where they want to actually have something that they actually just built without even have been prior to another organization. I just lost my whole train of thought. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that we have too many organizations now, way too many. Every day, new organizations are created, and what that does is actually puts a crack in whatever legacy that we want to have. A lot of the LGBT organizations say, well, why don't we have what the D9 have? Well, there's 90 of us, and there's only 9 of them. So the 9 of them came together and they say, well, this is what we're going to do to make it best for blacks, whether they're in fraternities or sororities. But when you have all these organizations and you want to have something close to what the D9 have, then you have 90 organizations where you have to find some kind of common ground, or 90 organizations where you have to find some kind of criteria. Everybody's not going to fit. You can't have a national panel and a council with 90 different people.
Right.
And then if you don't include 70 of those people, then they're saying, well, why my organization can't join? Well, we're going to create another LGBT council or something like that. So that's my thing. If you want to start one, I say don't. There's a lot of them. I'm sure one of those are going to fit what you believe.
Now, do you think that there are so many because of lack of promotion?
No. Nitty gritty of it, when people get mad, and I had this conversation with someone before, when you have a D9 organization and they get mad at D9, they done put so much blood, sweat, and tears and so much time into that they not thinking about leaving A. B, they know they not about to go start another organization and all of a sudden it's going to be the Great 10 or something like that. No. With our organizations, I hate to say it, some people come in and like Commissioner said, they have this complex of, okay, this organization is 2 years old or 10 years old or whatever, I should be able to rise through the ranks real quick and get me a position of authority and do what I want to do. And when that doesn't happen, they get mad. They go start their own organization. They bring a whole bunch of other people, but when you bring people who are disloyal, I hate to say disloyal, but that's the word I'm going to use, disloyal to your first O's, they're not going to take them second one seriously, because more than likely the people you bring with you going to also want a position of authority. It can't be 13 supreme presidents in one organization. Nothing will ever happen. So it just continues to splinter to splinter to splinter.
So nationally, all Zetas and a lot of the other organizations support the March of Dimes. We also do work with the American Cancer Society, American Heart Association. So that's on a national level. We also have a 5-part program called Z-Hope, where we have national initiatives where we operate to do programming in mind, body, and spirit for women. And each chapter interprets how they want to do that. For instance, with Delta Zeta graduate chapter in Charlotte, we may, in the component of Z-Hope, we may have had a clothing drive to benefit the domestic violence shelter in Charlotte. Example, the Omicron Zeta chapter, which is a graduate chapter here in Raleigh, that I'm going to become a part of probably soon when I go to the meeting again. They have a chapter program called, oh my God, I'm like blanking on this, Blue Review. And Blue Review is basically a scholarship program for teenage girls, where they have a program during the girls' 9th grade year where they have year-long programs, workshops, how to do scholarship applications, how to do well in school, you know, how when you go to a table and you sit down, which fork to use, that kind of stuff. And so you go through the program, you raise money, the chapter then gives you money, and then you're able to use that money for a scholarship within 2 years after you graduate from college. Graduate from high school. You may have a chapter where they support AIDS services. So they may do a bowl-a-thon for AIDS services.
Mine's not going to be as long. But file for new, nationally, we have the Harvey Milk Foundation, It Gets Better Project, and the Advocates for Youth, and then that's just to name a few. And then locally, the American Cancer Society, the Habitat for Humanity, AIDS Walk, just to name a few.
That's first one. We have a platform called Program Heart, helping to encourage awareness and responsibility today. It has 5 targets: health awareness, education, political empowerment, history and heritage, and global awareness. On each one of those targets is a project. For example, we have project prevention that falls under health awareness, and we work with the Black AIDS Institute with that. And our national philanthropy, we just adopted our past national convention would be the Trevor Project. We have the way we're working now is that we are each year we provide the calendar. It's laid out on a monthly basis and provided to the chapters for them to have a blueprint of what is expected of them on a monthly basis, so that everyone in the country in their touchline is doing a similar event, so that people know who we are. One of my platforms is identity. So everyone to know that there's Upsilon, who we are, what we represent, and what we stand for.
Okay. Well, Alpha Psi Kappa participates in Habitat for Humanity, March of Dimes, Stand Up for Kids. We participate in Adopt a Highway and various local charities within our chapters and colonies.
KSI also does March of Dimes, and we also do the Lance Armstrong Foundation. And we just started the Zero Project, which is for prostate cancer. Locally, the Blue Chapter, I should say, does strengthening the Black family a lot, and also a Reliance Services. And we just started with this other place, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's about getting minorities registered to vote. I just can't remember that.
Okay, nationally with Finding Kappa, we also have a platform. It's called Uplifting Others, where we focus on health initiatives, youth initiatives, and LGBT awareness. There's 4. The other platform is community and social awareness.
My name is Portia Williams. I'm a neophyte of Theta Fraternity Incorporated. Across of this year, 2011, and
Congratulations.
thank you. Get into like service opening, like what we doing for community service?
Yeah, that's the question we're on. Like, what are our
Okay, I can go right into that. Our ongoing community service that we have going on is the We Are Aware program. Is basically for HIV and AIDS awareness. We participate in AIDS walks, and right now we have a raffle where we are raffling off the new candle fire, and the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds go to the Grassroots Project of Washington, D.C., which works with the youth in D.C., educating them about HIV and AIDS through sports and extracurricular activities. And we also do, we have a Chance program, which is a mentor program for LGBT youth, just basically mentoring them if they have any issues with their family coming out or not understanding things that they're going through in relationships and things like that that come along with their sexuality. We basically just try to be there for them as far as that goes, and when they go off to college, if they need any help with anything, we try to do different raffles and community service to try to get them laptops and stuff like that.